Francisco starts out with the ball. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's McGrady. They grab their own miss. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for two. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Now here's Curry. DeRozan in the corner. Thompson outside. Lock at 6. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, the touch on Thompson's three-point shot just off the charts. He just never seems to lose his feel.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Thompson outside. And again it's San Francisco with a three.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now here is Hill. And it's off from three-point range. And Kareem throws it down.
And, you know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. 4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Aiden is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Thompson with it. He has 6. And Kirilenko sends it back. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Curry with the steal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. From deep. Second chance shot. Thompson from long range. New York trails by 4. Here's McGrady. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Timeout.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Thompson's got 9 points.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Thomas. Some nice passing by New York here. And here is Tatum. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Fast break, here we go. Back to Durant. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically gives.
Oh, what a play!
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Levine wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. He has 5.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
San Francisco leading by 13. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by New York. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Thomas. Thompson for 3.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
To the middle. Nowitzki. And the rejection by Giannis. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Beautiful pull-up by Levine. On balance, under control, developing a better feel for this particular shot.
Thompson for the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for San Francisco.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Lets it go with a 3. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. And Giannis throws it down.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
There's Nash with the 3. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
He rifled that one in from distance. Tatum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nash outside. Looking to end the run. He doesn't hit that one. And it's San Francisco the other way. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And so it's New York with it. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Curry on the wing. Lets it go. Some nice passing by New York here. Fires for 3. New York, no good that time either.
no matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And stolen by Ayton. And, oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. DeRozan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Giannis, right side. To stop the drought. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Thompson. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Still team ball.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. From downtown. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. To the inside. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Pass to McGrady. And here is Nowitzki. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Nowitzki, good.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by San Francisco.
Curry way outside, but they'll get another chance. The quick look, no good that time. And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
.58 seconds left now here in the second. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just so crafty on the drive. Curry excels at getting the D to hit him in these situations.
And so it's New York with it. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan still going up. Man, he's been lighting up arenas for over a decade and still major bounce.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
It's stolen by Curry. DeRozan surveying the D. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And the agility from Thompson making an impact. He really just takes off for the dunk.
For 3, Hill. Here's Kirilenko. No good on that one. Curry with some nice D. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Pass to Thompson. Curry on the wing. For 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 points so far.
That 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so here is New York, and the basket by Hill.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's San Francisco with the 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Thompson from long range. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 16.
And this is Thompson's game, a lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The pull-up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Outside Curry. Pass to Ayton. Out to Thompson. Back to Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's San Francisco with a three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And some changes here for San Francisco.
Let's go.
Thompson from long range. The shot's good from Nash.
You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot, a deadly three-point shooter, too.
Levine.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And here's Nash outside. And San Francisco with possession. For three, Levine. And again, it's San Francisco with a three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The shot by Nash, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Nailed from three-point land.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
From deep three-point range, here's Davis. The tray, and Zach LaVine gets the three. LaVine's got 19 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here.
Into the lineup for New York.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. There's Nash with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Nash has got two now from beyond the arc in the third for New York. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. He's got 22.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Morant outside. Fires from deep. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Levine looking around. Here's the three. And again, it's San Francisco with a three.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Now, here's Morant for three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Tatum. Levine for three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And a fast break now for New York. Nash with the ball. And it's Morant missing. Outside, Levine.
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean,
And it's San Francisco, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters.
major athleticism on display there. Durant is gifted and can glide, too.
Here's McGrady. Bean with the rebound.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
He can't get that one. And New York the other way now. And so they foul intentionally. And some changes here for San Francisco. McGrady outside. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Isaiah Thomas. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Curry can't get it to go. Outside Kirilenko. Offensive rebound. Back to Bosch. Shot to stop the run. New York, no good that time either. And here we go. San Francisco, fast break. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Shoots the three. Unable to get that one. And it's San Francisco the other way. Curry with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Fires the three. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And so Levine will bring it up now for San Francisco. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. From past the arc. Back to Bosch. Some nice passing by New York here. Curry's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
3 minutes.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. It's back to Hill. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Drills it from outside.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
In the corner, Tatum with it. There's the three. And again, it's San Francisco with the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Thomas surveying the D. Lets the three fly. Jacks up a three. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Outside Curry. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. DeRozan for three. It's good from long range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan.
And so it's San Francisco winning this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,
And so off the tip, it's New York. To the inside. Some nice passing by New York here. Lets it go from 11. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Some guys just...
Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Outside Kirilenko. Here's McGrady. From the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Green outside. It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Back to Jamison. Pass to McGrady. Makes it off the glass. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Now here's Green. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Fry.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And McGrady drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
McGrady with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Kirilenko. New York, no good that time either. And the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Pass to Kirilenko. Here's McGrady. New York, no good that time either. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. From deep three-point range. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Dominating at the rim, something AD has always enjoyed.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. New York trailing. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
4 on the clock. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
It's stolen by McGrady. Outside, Jamison. Here's Rose. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's McGrady. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Nowitzki. It's stolen by Wiseman. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
To stop the drought. And the dunk by Bamba.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Oh!
Yes. With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. New York trails by 8. Pass to Morant. Now here is Hill, covered by Williamson. And again, New York running the court in transition. Floats it up for Williamson. On the wing, Kobe. It's stolen by Hill. The 3 from Morant. Connects from three-point range.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. New York ahead. They're up by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 5-point game.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Jamison to the paint. Outside Rose. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Back to Rose. Right wing. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Bamba. Goes up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a solid athlete at his size, Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the wide open shot from Green. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 6.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
The high post shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 8.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
A shot by McGrady, no good. New York leading by 4. And Green slams it in.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
New York calls timeout. And New York making a change here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shots good by Green.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
New York moving it around. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And New York making a change here. New York with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Green with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Took him no time at all on that one. Green's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
There's Jamison. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Green. From deep. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green. .151 left now here in the second. Pass to Bosch. Back to Jamison. Left side, Kirilenko. From downtown, Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
Pass to Curry. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Over in the corner, Kirilenko drills it from outside. Kirilenko's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm. Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense. That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Wiseman misses the 3. New York trails by 15. Jamison drives in.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Pass to Fry. Morant outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. New York leading by 11.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
No good on the shot. And New York will come the other way. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Green's got 26.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
New York, no good that time either.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Green. And again, it's New York.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Back to Karolinko. Here's McGrady. Drains the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Here's Williamson. Outside, Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot. Porzingis has got 7 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And New York making a change here. New York trails by 21. Jacks up a 3. Here's McGrady. New York, no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. On the wing, Thompson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
Bamba. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Thompson for 3. He can't hit that time. So New York will take it the other way. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And again, New York with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And Thompson is good for 3. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can count on this from Clay. He will stretch you from distance.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The three from Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Porzingis has got 16.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
McGrady outside. Pass to Bamba. Back to McGrady. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. A shot by McGrady, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Nowitzki. That one goes. Count it. Nowitzki's got his first bucket in this one.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
There's McGrady. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 11.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the three ball. Here's McGrady. He's got 11. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
It's stolen by McGrady. And so it's New York in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going in. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bosch will bring it up for New York. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Back to Morant. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And New York will come the other way. There's Green with the three. And the three ball is good. Green's got 31.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Green draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And so here is New York. And there's the call on Bosch. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
A deep three from Green. Rebounded by E. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And New York making a change here. Stolen by Bosch. And here we go. That one goes in.
I like the way Klay now studies a defense and makes great decisions with the ball.
McGrady outside. From deep, Green. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Here's E. Here's Kirilenko. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Green draws the double. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Green with the ball. Now Kirilenko defending. Back to Green. And he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. New York moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. They get it again. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Right side, Green. Goes up again. Pass to Wiseman. Lets it go with a 3. And a fast break now for New York. Bosh leading the charge. Comes up empty down low.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
It's Kirilenko on the wing. Pass to E. For the 3. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's New York. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Green. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Green's got 43 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Thompson outside. Will it go? Green with the rebound. From deep three-point range. And again, New York with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Green will bring it up for New York. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin.